Hello everyone, 𝖘𝖍𝖙𝖚𝖙 here. Today is kind of big day for me because I got some package from FedEx. It was an expected package, but I'm still excited actually because it comes from 𝖘𝖍𝖙𝖆𝖙 AB. And if you don't know what 𝖘𝖍𝖙𝖆𝖙 is, I can say that they produce the most coolest horror RPG in the industry called KULT Divinity Lost. And back in the days, I guess it was 2019, I got their core rulebook from Morpheus, and that was the time when I met KULT Divinity Lost and KULT in general actually. And in the beginning, I didn't have much time to read it properly, and after I find some time to read it, I said that this game system is my most favorite of all time. I'm in this hobby since 2001. I saw lots of different game systems. I have more than 200 different games under my hand, and I can say that nothing can compare with KULT's, specifically in horror genre. I mean, if I have any second favorite, still there will be a huge gap between my most favorite and second one. So this is kind of important thing for me, and I guess it's my first unboxing video for the channel. So actually I couldn't wait for long, so I just I just opened the book. Open the package, and I guess this will be enough. So let's jump into the two camera version. Whoop. Hello again. So the package has two items. One of them is this beautiful book called Beyond Darkness and Madness, and also it has some postcards. Actually, I don't want to use them for anything. I just want to save them for myself. And this book is actually one of the most important things in my life because it has lots of interesting stuff in it, and it also says PDF included. Okay, so here is the book. Actually, I can say that it has a nice binding because when you get some physical products, the most important thing is the binding. Sometimes books have some flawed bindings, and you have that feel like the book will tear apart in your hands. But even though it gives some sort of vibe, like when you squeeze it enough, the pages will just spill out, but it doesn't. It has a strong binding here, but I see that there's a thing here. I'm not sure if it's the damage, because it feels like they put something inside to increasing the strength of the binding, and it causes this thing. I don't know how to describe it in English. So you see the thing, right? Like there's some sort of part here, like a piece, like a clipper maybe. So I can say that the book is strong enough, so it's a quality product. Let's get inside. So we start with an index page. You can see that the introduction part, we have forward, not an instruction manual, a game for adults, the game master's responsibilities, establishing the horror contract, safety techniques, and mediography. These are extremely important topics when you want to run or play KULT Divinity Lost, because it always have hard topics to discuss even in real life, and game uh, the game makes you play those topics as a game. So this kind of stuff can trigger your or players' traumas, or make people feel uncomfortable. So you have to create some safe environment for them. So the purpose is not giving people hard times. I mean, it could be in game, but uh, as out game, you have to create some safe environment. So you don't want to trigger people's bad memories, or I don't know, bad feelings. So, and that's why this part is extremely important. Uh, the book has three parts, three chapters, and appendix. And the book calls the parts as book. And in book one, we have storytelling. I'm not sure if it's similar to the storytelling in Vampire the Masquerade, because we learned the term storytelling in storyteller game system like World of Darkness, Vampire the Masquerade, Werewolf the Apocalypse, and other storytelling games. So let's check. What do we have here? Theater of the Fearful Mind, Foundations of Dread, Flesh and Soul, Pillars of the False Heaven, Arcana and Apparitions. And this part is extremely glowy because I have only one lighting right now, and it comes from my right side. I see that the video shows that to you as my left, but it's my right actually. And that's why this part is extremely glowy. So it may look like the quality is low, but I can say that the quality is magnificent for every page. So book 2 is Atmosphere, and it has Of Fears Unknown, Disturbing Behaviors, New Flesh, Ancient Desires, Exquisite Horrors, Prisoners of the Self. And still this part has interesting topics like loneliness, lies upon lies, and psychoplasmics, and treacherous flesh, or I don't know, transgressive souls. I don't know about the content yet. I mean, I couldn't spend enough time to read it, but since the physical book has reached, I will manage some free time to read all of the things twice, or I don't know, maybe for a third time as well. And the third part is reflections. It has gods and monsters, darkness and decay, illusions and sorrows, blood and guts, we unlucky few, and afternoon horrors. And it has the appendix part here, and appendix part is about the KULT tarot. Actually, it already has a free PDF on their website, and I didn't check this part actually because maybe this part is the PDF itself, or I don't know, maybe it has some different and new options in it. So this is the index part, and when we check the pages, we can see lots of interesting stuff. You know, this book is aimed for game masters, so there are lots of advices, lots of methods, and lots of teachings actually, and lots of beautiful art. And there are lots of nice stuff here, advanced storytelling, and I don't know. I don't want to show all the content, but I want to show some interesting stuff. Like there's the intrigue part. Intrigue is extremely important when it comes to create some scenario and create some complicated scenarios, deeper scenarios. And there's a part for writing campaigns. I can say that writing a campaign for KULT Divinity Lost is extremely hard because it's nothing like Dungeons and Dragons or any generic RPGs. All the story has to be related with player characters. So at least you should know stuff about the player characters, like their dark secrets, their concepts, their backstory, their regrets, their pains. Because there has to be some sort of common thing to gather them up, and also there has to be some related things to draw those characters into the scenario, into the story. And when you have some unrelated characters, your story is just a waste of time. So at least you should create some sort of list, maybe like you can pick one of those or stuff like that. And I can say that KULT books have extremely unique taste of book design, and I really like it. I mean, even with the color pick, I like this yellow this yellow shade, and also I like the fonts. It's glowing too much. So there are lots of interesting stuff here, and let's check the final part, the tarot part. There are lots of stuff here. There are lots of beautiful stuff here, and yeah, just as I thought, it's the printed version of the free PDF, the uh, tarot cards, how to use them. I use this part lots of times for creating interesting stories. So these are basically just prompts. For example, let's go into some other pages like this. First of all, you have to decide what are you looking for. Like, are you looking for an individual character like an NPC? Are you looking for a location or organization or a situation or a creature maybe or an item? And these cards will give you some hints to create your own story. You will have some prompts and you will gather them together, link them, connect them, and when you create your stuff, you will have to connect them with the characters. So it's actually an enjoyable process to creating a scenario. I guess that's all for now. Yeah. I actually want to talk about KULT Divinity Lost for a long time, and I want to talk about some topics included in this book as well. Beyond Darkness and Madness is a beautiful resource book for KULT Divinity Lost. As I said before, I had the chance to inspect the PDF version of the book, and I really liked it. And right now the book is with me, and I would like to say that thank you, 𝖘𝖍𝖆𝖙𝖆𝖗. I really appreciate it, and this interaction is, I don't know, I really don't know how to describe it. It's more than a dream for me, and it's happening right now. I have the book, and it's sent me from you. It's extremely precious for me, that moment, this moment. So I hope I can spread the chaos of KULT Divinity Lost more and more people. Currently, I'm trying to create a campaign group for KULT. So this will give me lots of inspirations, I guess, and I will probably talk a lot of stuff about KULT in my future vlogs on this channel. And also, I'm doing product reviews on my native language channel, and I will also add a video on that channel as well. And I guess I will talk about more details for the KULT in that channel as well. I'm still excited, and I want to read this book right now, so I don't know what else to say. I guess that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and in the future I will probably share more books and reviews. I want to do this in both languages, both in English and Turkish. So sometimes I will just unbox my package for this channel. Sometimes I will unbox my package for my native language channel, but I can say that I really appreciate it in both language. So that's all for now. I don't know what's next, but it's probably about it will probably about Call of Cthulhu, or I don't know, maybe it will be about KULT again. We'll see. So see you in the next video.